Welcome back to Join the Journey. My name is Donna. I have been making videos about my journey in life and living a life of faith with a disability. So, last I spoke with you all, I had mentioned that my mom was here from Virginia and made a good long visit with us. And we thoroughly enjoyed her, of course. And she went back on the 16th of this month. And we really miss her a lot. She was a strength for us. And so, anyway, so life is kind of going back to normal now. I know it's been a hot minute since I've been here last, right? So I haven't really prepared much of anything for this video. And I got to thinking, maybe today I could just kind of reflect on some things and on, our visit and with mom and just kind of take the time to decompress with you all and take a deep breath. So since she's been gone, we've been trying to get a lot of things organized in here and getting back into the normal swing of things, of course. And I did do some decorating for fall. I don't necessarily decorate for Halloween. The way that I look at it is it's to each his own. Some people don't have a problem with it. I personally don't want to glorify it. So I don't necessarily decorate for Halloween per se. So I put up a lot of fall decorations. But anyways, the last few weeks that mom was here was very busy. We had a lot of last minute visits from family and stuff. And she went off a few times with her friend from her school that she went to as a young child and enjoyed that. And the last couple of days was a flurry. I almost don't even remember what we did, but we did visit a lot of people. And for that, we're very, very grateful. And it really caused me to stop and think, life gets so busy and we develop our own families and we tend to not necessarily forget our extended family, but we're very preoccupied with what's right there in the immediate, and that's okay to an extent. But as we get older, it starts to really mean something to reconnect with our cousins and the aunts and uncles that remain. And in some cultures, that's not even a thing that families would have any kind of distance, but in America, I think that life is just so busy and so fast, and there's always something going on, and people are always busy with work or with spending time with the grandkids, which is important, and things like that. But it gets lost in the shuffle. I guess it's really important to me just because I'm an only child, and so I have lots of family around me. I have people in my life that I have adopted as, my own children and things. And so, and that's very meaningful to me, and I love them dearly. And little grandchildren, I call them my grandchildren, but, I love them so much. And so I have my own little family unit, and I understand how it can other family members can kind of get lost in the shuffle, but I think it's important for us to make that reconnection again. So if you heard that shuffle, I'll show you my other two little children. There's one of them. Mercy, say hi. That is Mercy. And then the other one up there on the top of the couch there, that is Talia. She's a little bit of a brat because she likes to chase her little sister down here. Let's see, where is she going? She's watching her. And she's like twice less her size. Mercy is a little pudgy girl and is kind of on the quiet side, and Talia is a lot more playful. She is very good about playing by herself, though, I will say, but a lot of times she likes to get in trouble with picking on her sister, and she tries to dominate. But oh well, that's okay. Cats, but I love cats. I love cats. I like anything with fur except for one, and that would be a spider, a tarantula in particular. You could not get me to touch one of those with a 10-foot pole. But so anyway, so we did some decorating after. My friend helped me to do some decorating. And I thought maybe in this video, it's going to be kind of short. We're just getting kind of back into the swing of things. And you can probably see one of them right there. But I'll give you a little bit of a mini tour and of our apartment here and show you what I've done and what I had help with. Because, you know, being in a wheelchair, you can't do everything. My chair does have the capacity to go up and down. The seat lifts up, and so it does make me taller, and I'm very, very grateful for that. But there's a lot of things still yet that's anything above my head, way above my head, and anything, you know, on the floor I can't necessarily do. But anyway, so let's get on with a little bit of a tour as a way to try to get back into the swing of doing things again. And I would encourage you to subscribe. Before I forget, I want to say, please subscribe and comment and maybe make some suggestions of things that you would like to see. So, or ask me questions that maybe I can answer in a future video. I'll be including in the future an email address that if anybody would like to write, if any of you that are watching that maybe were born with spina bifida, I have met people with spina bifida before, but I've never developed friendships with them because they all lived very far away. So I'm interested to know how many people, particularly people that are in my age range. I am now 59. I'm about to be 60 in December. And so, you know, it'd be interesting for me to meet other people who have overcome with God's help. Certainly, you know, the doctors are very smart. They're very well educated, but they are not God. And so they really can't predict the lifespan of a person. Only God knows that, right? So let's get on with the tour here. I'm going to turn the camera around so that you can see, and you'll only hear my voice. I'm going to start way down here. You'll have to pardon, there's a little bit of some things that need to really be picked up. I'm going to start at my desk here. I got a project there that needs to be worked on, and some mail and stuff. And I decorated up there at the very top of it. I thought it came out pretty cute. And then we have this turkey with a pumpkin and a little, I think it's a teddy bear holding a pumpkin. I thought was really cute. Let me get a little closer so that y'all can see it. I really like it. I thought it was so cute. And then over here we have a cat that is hiding behind my books. And this, I'm going to try to go slow because I don't like to make people motion sick. We have the fireplace. It's a faux fireplace. I don't ever really use it very much. I only use the light for the ambiance, but that is, and I always like to put like a scene on my TV when I'm not necessarily watching the TV. And then over here, so, oh, a special mention. My boyfriend had gotten me these angels that I thought were so beautiful. And behind it is my Hanukkah that I recognize Hanukkah with. I know it's not even here yet, that celebration, but I just think the Hanukkah is so beautiful, so I left it out. And then the other angel and the poor little thing, she lost her wings, but that's okay. And that lantern is something that a friend of mine made that I got from her. I just thought it was so beautiful. It does light up. At some point I might have it lit. I forgot to light it up to show you. And then we have this boat here with my bookcase. And I don't know if you can see, but it says no crows on that scarecrow. And then over here we have my day bed in which I sleep. I'm trying to go as slow as possible so that nobody gets dizzy. There's nothing worse than that feeling. And that's my day bed. And that thing right there is the charger that I have to use at night to charge my power chair. And then we have a little sign that I had made, I think it was last year. And I've got some, I'm not really super crafty, but it says Yom Teruah and Yom Kippur. And Yom Teruah means Feast of Trumpets, which in Judaism would be also said as Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish New Year. The trumpet blast represents different times, biblical seasons where they did blow a trumpet or the ram's horn. And in our tradition of belief, we will hear the trumpet blast of Christ when he comes to get his church. And Yom Kippur is Day of Atonement, which Christ bought for us on the cross. And so I do recognize Yom Kippur as a time to sit and reflect and ask God for forgiveness of my sins and take that 40 days, I believe it is, leading up to Rosh Hashanah. And in some denominations, there is what we call Lent, and our Lenten season is for that same purpose. So it's kind of based on the same idea. And I'm trying to focus on this here. That is my Bible. And one day I will give an explanation of that. I love Bible journaling. And I've got a lot of notes in there from different sources. And then we have over here my hutch that my mom and dad had given me. And when I moved in here. And I just put 3 pumpkins there. Nothing anywhere else. And then on my table, I have a Christmas mug that I'm currently using. And I'll show you the front. There's candles. And they are turkeys. I don't know if you can see them real good. I'm still very new at doing this vlogging thing, so I'm not real sure about lighting. But I didn't like the candles either. And then over here we have this beautiful lamp. I'm going to back up a little bit. And I have a pumpkin. And I'll come in closer for that so that you can maybe see what it says on it. I'm not sure if you will be able to, though. Hopefully. Gather here with warm hearts is what that says. And then in the kitchen, I just have, oh yes, my favorite piece right here that I put up this year was this little TV tray. My mom, when she was visiting, she had this set up for things that she needed access for herself to use while she visited. And I didn't have the heart to take it down right off. So I just decided, you know what? I'm going to use it and decorate with it. And so that's what I did with that. And then in the kitchen, there's really not much else. I just finished my dishes. I just have a couple of towels, leaf towels. And then last year I had made these guys right up here. There's one on either side of this cabinet. I'm trying to be very delicate with it here. But you can see we've got this cabinet, and that's where I keep all of our dishes, and our sodas and stuff are under there. And then there's another one on this side as well, which is the same thing, of course. Walmart. Oh, Walmart. So, and that Afghan right there that you see. Let's see if we can, I don't know, yeah, it's right there. I did that. That's what they call the mile a minute Afghan. And it's a very fun pattern to make. I do enjoy crocheting, and I do quite a bit of it. In fact, I'm still working on a couple of projects that you probably saw on the other side. And that blanket right there, fall blanket right here with the pumpkins, is something that I just got, I believe, at Walmart. And so that is it. That is my mini tour. So I hope you all enjoy the video. And as I said, please don't be shy about asking questions and making comments, giving me some suggestions for future videos. And I will hopefully see you again next week. God bless you, and we will talk again soon. Bye now. Mwah.